Hey everyone, I'm just going to answer a question that we get quite commonly in the office, and that is, how can I maintain the correction when I leave here? What things can I put in place to make sure that I don't throw myself out? Are there any exercises I can do? Is there anything I can do to really help the process? And it's a great question, because holding the correction is when your body's going to start to really see those changes. Not necessarily the correction itself, but the period of time we stay corrected for is when your body will really start to make the changes that we want in your case. And in our office, that starts immediately after your correction. We get you to rest. That resting is critical. It allows your body to stabilize in that new position. We do this anything from 15 minutes to 45 minutes on average, and that allows your body then just to accept what's going on, understand what this is a new position of the spine, let things stabilize in a new position, let muscles relax and contract where they need to, and it's really helpful. If you can take that into your home environment as well, we've got some really nice chairs in the office. I don't expect you that you're going to have those, but just on the, maybe if it's on the floor, head supported, knees up, pressure off your spine, and just maintain that neutral position. If you can do that at home, that's going to be helpful for you. I would also look at exercise after your correction. If you leave our office and then go straight, for example, to a high intensity class where you're jumping around, moving side to side, throwing weights around, chances are it's going to put probably too much stress on your body, and we might see that just misaligns quickly after. That's not going to be helpful. So 48 hours, up to 48 hours afterwards, I'd be careful. Limit your exercise to walking or cycling, or something that you can keep your spine in a good position, and something that's not going to be too strenuous. Because what we don't want to do is for you to go exercise, throw yourself out, and be back in our office sooner than you need to be. So limiting that, we should be doing around half an hour, 45 minutes of activity each day. Initially in that 48 hours period, I would recommend limiting that to walking, cycling, something really light, and being really conscious of your neck whilst you're doing it. Head position and posture. When we're looking at this is really important. If we're craning our neck down, for example, you leave the office, you go and sit on the tube, and you look at your phone for the next half an hour down like this, that's going to put stress on these structures. That's also not going to be helpful. So just by raising the head up into high level to the horizon, that will also really be helpful for you. We don't want this movement at that joint too early. That's going to destabilize things. So making sure that you keep things upright, whether that's your phone, your laptop, your tablet, your book, making sure that you keep it there is going to be important. The other thing to do is just check out the blog on the 5 things to do to build resilience. They will touch on movement, exercise, which we've already spoken about, nutrition, which is also the less strain you put on your body nutritionally, the more chance it's got of focusing on this area and holding your correction, hydration, environment, and I think there's one other thing, you have to check it out. So do those things, look at your posture, look at your exercise afterwards, and make sure that if you can incorporate some rest at home, then go ahead, do it. It's going to be beneficial. It's going to give your body that chance to stabilize, hold, and that's when your body's ultimately going to start to heal. Hopefully that's helpful for you. If anyone has any specific questions on exercises, activities, or anything more specifically, please feel free to reach out to me, and I'm happy to answer them.